Hey guys, I always say this, but I'm sorry about the lack of videos. Um, I mean, this is the 7th week of college, I think, so far. Um, I'm not even sure anymore. Like, I just go to school. I get up, and I go to class, and I come back, do some work, and go to sleep. And so it's kind of hard to find time to do stuff like this. And if I'm not busy, like on Fridays, I have made friends. Crazy. And so I go and hang out with them now. um, but you know uh, I don't even know what I want to talk about realistically. um, I mean, the thing I should mention is that I have started counseling therapy. uh, I just you know I kind of took it into my own hands because it's occurred to me that, you know, if I don't do this myself now, I'm never going to. And there's a lot of things with my mom that I need to work out, but I'm not going to, uh, because my mom has 6 months to live. And she's on this really strong medication. And so she's very out of it most of the time. She doesn't realize what's happening or even conscious of pretty much anything. She sleeps most of the time, then she wakes up and just asks for more painkillers, because she's in a lot of pain. And when she does talk, it makes no sense. She asked me if there was a tsunami. I'm like, where? There's no tsunami. I live in New Mexico. There's no tsunamis in Mexico. And I don't know. But I have started counseling, and I think it's helping. I think it's good. I have a lot of trouble with just my emotions in general, even knowing what I'm feeling. I've lived in such a state of neutral my whole life that it's hard to just differ what I'm feeling when I'm feeling something. Um, it's sort of foreign to me. And of course, I have a lot of issues with myself, with my weight and my personality and everything. I've never liked myself, and it. I would say it probably stems from the fact that my mom spent all this time telling me about how fat I was, and how like people don't like me, and how it's surprising that I have friends, and that it's no wonder that I can never date anyone. Like, I've never been in a serious relationship, I guess. The last person I dated I dated her for 4 months, and that's the longest I've ever dated anyone. So, I mean, after a while, being told something, you just start to believe it. And, I've just learned to believe everything she told me. I mean, it makes sense now. Everything is true, but like, I don't know. I took a test when I first went in, um, because I've always had problems being in social situations, like being around people, just makes me uncomfortable. And so I took a test for anxiety and depression, and I have both severe anxiety and depression. So I went to a doctor, and he's like gave me some um, pills. They're just like he said, it's natural, and it's 5-HTP. And they're out over the counter, and they're supposed to be just like some natural like antidepressants. But he said that it'll help filter um, what I'm processing, because he says it makes sense. Like he's like, you're very attuned to other people's emotions, and you're very aware of other people's emotions, and you get overwhelmed with everybody else's emotions, and it causes anxiety and stress. And I was like, yeah, how did you know that? Like, he literally said that the moment he walked in. I was just like, what? Yeah. How did you know that? So he gave me these pills, and I took them the first day, which actually, I went to the doctor the 1st, October 1st, which was my birthday. So I got to go to the doctor on my birthday. How exciting. And so I took them, like the pills, when I got home. And I got really sick. And then so I took them the next day, and I didn't get as sick. And I took them today, and I got really sick again. And I think it's because, like, I don't eat in the mornings. I don't have food here. I mean, you need money for food. I don't have a job. So I take them without eating, and I think that's why I'm getting sick. Because I usually don't eat until, like, the afternoon, because that's when I have time to go to the cafeteria and eat. And so, yeah. I mean, other than that, I mean, my classes are alright, and everything. I've kind of got into this, I don't know how to explain, I guess friends with benefits, I don't know, with this girl. Like, we met, and literally the next day we slept together, and then she kicked me out right afterwards. And then she's all like, I'm taken, and, we shouldn't be friends. So then I didn't talk to her for about a week, and then she started texting me, and all of a sudden she's all, like, lately she's been wanting to be around where I'm at more often. Like, when I go and do things, she's always like, can I come over? Can I go with you? Can you come over? Things like that. And then just yesterday, she was all like, I'm at my place alone, because she has a roommate. And I was like, oh, do you want some company, whatever? And she's like, yeah, come over. So I went over, and we were just hanging out, and I mean, she kept like we were like laying on her bed, and she kept like getting closer to me, and so I was like, I know what you're thinking or what you're trying to do, like, I know. And then so she's like, so do you want to kiss? And so I was like, yeah, sure. Like, it's kind of weird because I know she's taken, but at the same time, it's kind of like I don't have anyone else. So any attention is better than no attention. And I know I'm not going to date her or anything, because I wouldn't want to date her, because she cheats with someone that she barely met. But yeah, like, we started kissing, and I kissed her about 4 times, and then her roommate walked in. I was like, are you serious? You had to come back now of all times. Like, you couldn't come back later after I left. But she told me as I was leaving, she's like, you know, if I'm not busy this weekend, you can come stay the night. So I'm gonna get some in this weekend. Looks like, I don't know. It's like not what I want, but at the same time, it kind of is. It's strange. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. So I mean, I've just been ranting on for like 10 minutes. I haven't even said anything of any importance. Oh, I came up with a new logo for my channel, and it's probably already been taken or whatever, but I don't really care. I'm gonna use it anyhow, because I think it's really cool. And it's just really simple. It's just like a C with the Y inside of it. Simple as that. I mean, I like the way it looks. I was just bored in class and started drawing, and I was like, this looks really good. Because I was thinking of like making a new logo for quite a while now, like a new banner at least. So I was like, this is great. And so, yeah. And I'm starting to learn to use Photoshop. And so, like, I'm like wanting to learn how to make like animations. Like, I would say GIF, but I'm sure that's not right. GIF animations. So like I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make animations of my own videos because I'm so cool. So that people like, and I'll put them on Tumblr so people will like look at my animations and be like, wow, that's cool. I want to see the video for that. So I can become popular on the internet because I'm not, and I want to be. My goal in life is to be popular on the internet because I can't be popular in real life. Yeah, I'm so bad with people. Sure. Anyhow, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Well, this was a waste of time. Sorry you had to sit through this, but I'm happy if you did. I mean, that means that you're a dedicated subscriber. I got 9 subscribers. Oh my gosh, I didn't think I would ever get this many subscribers. I almost started crying. If I get 10, I'm gonna die. Like, for reals. Anyhow, I should just go. This is